what's up, Chris? What state are you in right now, Chris? White and P. White and oh, Yellowstone National Park. Hey guys, welcome. Tops Series 2 Hobby Break number 8, 4-box break. Let's go. Good luck. This starts a new case right here. Yep. And must be pretty cool to be a Yellowstone. Sort to the end. Do you work like 7 days a week? You're a pretty good series to watch right now. The Jays against the Orioles. That's a pretty solid series. Pretty solid match up, you know. Baltimore is only like four games, 4.5 games behind Tampa. I love it. I love seeing Baltimore this good. Well, I mean, I just love seeing new teams back into it, you know. Man, but yeah, I can see Baltimore do well. 5 days a week is pretty good, though, man. You get 2 days off. I mean, the Marlins. I gotta say, Marlins gotta be pretenders. I don't know, man. Baltimore's not. Baltimore's definitely not a pretender. Baltimore's a pretty good team, and they don't have the best pitching either, man. But they're a good team. Definitely good enough. They could actually still win that division. Because we're talking about, I mean, we're not even at the All-Star break yet. So you're selling all your cards, Chris? Dale East has all the best teams. Chris said hi.
Hi, Chris.
AL East has all the best teams. Yeah, the AL East is definitely a tough division. Can't argue that. Definitely can't argue with that. I mean, you got to figure most of those teams are playoff bound. Only team would be what? Just the Red Sox. And even they're like 2 games under 500. I mean, they're still really competitive. But I mean, I think the Red Sox will kind of fade. Just selling a few right now. Some of the stuff I brought with me. Okay, gotcha. I think there's a lot of like competitive divisions this year. Solaris got 19 bombs for the Marlins. 19, which is probably a big part why they're doing so well. So 300. I mean, Marlins are in second place. I mean, I think both Centrals, Willie Adams. I think both Central divisions are kind of weak. There just isn't like a clear cut. You know, I want to say the Twins are first place over there. I know they're like a few games over 500. Same with Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's 3 games over 500. So the the Central divisions are just, I don't know, man, kind of weak. Bo Bichette had a great season for the Toronto Blue Jays. Going to Amy. I think he's leading the league in hits actually. Charlie Blackmon, 2023 for the Rockies. I mean, I think he's hitting like 317 now, Bichette. So he's cooled off a little bit, you know. But still, Wainwright, USA, St. Louis. St. Louis, once again, losers today. 15 games. Said this in the first break. 15 games under 500. I didn't think I don't think I'd ever be saying that against the St. Louis squad. They're just always right there, always a thorn in my Cubs side. Send me your email so I can send you the spreadsheet of cards I'm selling. Yeah, here, man. I'll put it right here. It's GC card breaks at gmail.com. There you go, bro. All-Star Nolan Ryan, Houston Astros. Jordan Walker, again, 2 hits today for the St. Louis loss. Love it. Goldie, another Cardinals home run. I mean, the Mets game is the Yankees Mets game is now live. They're rain delay. Verlander pitching for the Mets. I'm going for the Mets all day. I want to see Verlander get the dub. He's 2-3 with a 4.85 ERA going into tonight's game. Wilson Contreras, who's really struggled for the Cardinals this year, is what it is, man. The good thing about baseball is it's a long season, so players can, you know, work out mechanics, work out slumps. And again, we're not even halfway through the season yet. Bryce Harper, favorite Suns. Okay, interesting card here. What was this? Got a little something going on here. Oh, this heavy lumber cards. I've seen these on eBay. This is the first one we've actually pulled. Carlos Correa. I think he had a couple ribs today. For the Twins, going to Eli. Nice. This is the first one of these we hit. It's pretty cool. Turn around. This is 5 shows on here to have supplied more than 20 home seasons. I don't like Carlos Correa, for the record. Where's that? Oh God. And we also hit a autograph too. Jeez. I've been very part of that group. A 4. Yep. I don't like him. And Bailey Falter out of 199 for the Philadelphia Phillies, going to Jim P. Pretty cool. Have not pulled one of those yet. I didn't even know. I didn't even see we pulled the autograph either. I used to like Correa. But I think it was before all the Houston stuff. So we go Alvarez 329, again out for a freaking month. Bad news. Bad news for me too. I got a couple Alvarez cards I can't do anything with now for a while. It's kind of tragic. You guys know the card market. Injuries kill us. Nick Madrigal, kind of struggling for my Cubbies. Foil. Garrett Mitchell. Carlos the almost giant Met. Yeah, right. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of Carlos Correa. He's talented, but I mean, there's a ton of shortstops I take over him. Ryan Kreidler, 2023 for the Tigers. Not him, he's third baseman. Joey Bart. What's up with Joey Bart, Chris? Alex Verdugo from Mexico. Alvarez. What happened to Joey Bart? Dubon's doing pretty good for the Stros. I know that was your PC guy. I don't know when Logan's coming back. Hopefully soon. Angels are 7 games over 500 right now. Love seeing that too. Mariano, 652 career saves. He had 53 back in 2004. It's just, they're just, I don't know if anyone's ever going to surpass that. 652 saves, it seems like, I don't know, man, unreachable. Jonathan Heasley would be foil for the Royals. The great Derek Jeter, Legends of the Game. Box 1. I'm glad we passed to him. Never liked him. Never liked Joey Bart? Yes, so the silver packs we do at the end of the break. We open all the silver packs at the end of the break. Those are yours. For the end, correct. For the end. It first came up, yeah. I don't know, man. I think maybe people are like, you know what, he's gonna be the next Buster Posey. It's just really big shoes to fill in San Francisco. I mean, Buster Posey, obviously a legend, especially in San Francisco. But I don't know. Maybe it was Joey Bart. Just, I don't know, a little too much for him to live up to. Yeah, so Verlander has 244 wins going into the season. He's got 2 right now, so that's 246. So he still needs 54 wins for that magical 300. Need to look up what his contract is like. I mean, I wouldn't think because of his age he has a long-term deal with the Mets. It's probably like a two-year deal maybe or something, I would think. No way he's winning 54 games in 2 years, so. Lance McCullers, who's been out since 2021, he's out the rest of this year. He had elbow surgery as well. Maybe he went in with DeGrom, 2-for-1 or something. It's too bad. But it's like the Astros lose a pitcher, you know, like McCullers, and then the rookie, I think Hunter Brown's like 5-3 this year. So like they don't even skip a beat, man. The Astros. I mean, there's like few organizations in baseball I'd be like, man, I'm impressed. Braves are one of those organizations. Houston is definitely one of those organizations. I'm just like, they just, I don't know. And the Braves and the Astros aren't like, you know, they're not like huge markets like the Dodgers and the Yankees type teams. But he's 5-3, man. It's just crazy. The Astros, that they draft great like the Braves, and they, I don't know, they have a winning culture, you know. Nice out, man. 2023. That was low numbered as well. No, it wasn't. 292 for the Dodgers. Let's go with Josh Bell. What is Josh Bell up to nowadays, man? He had a couple of decent home run years. Last year for the Nats, 1,400, not too good. And 2022, hey, injury prone or something? That's Lee Jong-hoo. Troy, I'm liking this kid, Sabo. Can play catch. I saw him this spring. Did you, Sabo? Yeah. I think he definitely has more upside than Joey Bart. I mean, I don't know if it's too early to say Joey Bart's a bust, but Zach Wheeler, 4.99 for the Phillies. He's 12-7 last year with a 2.82 ERA. Pretty nasty last year. Tommy Edman. First, again, I had no idea Tommy Edman was South Korea. None. Like I said, Soler has 19 homers. He had 13 last year. Only 72 games though. There's Justin Verlander back in 2018 Little League with 290 strikeouts. Look at Chris Sale, man. The once dominant Chris Sale, 237 back in 2018. Man, I mean, he's just nothing now, Chris Sale. Home run derby, Freddie Freeman. Miranda, future stars of the Twins. Royce Lewis, I mean, he's batting like 304 right now, but he's only played in 12 games. So Luke Voigt is now a New York Met. He had 9 homers last year. I mean, you're not going to replace the 22 that you had, you know, in like 2 months from Pete Alonso. But I don't know, gotta do something. Aaron Judge, All-Star, is back in last year. Yeah, we knew he had 62 homers. Only reason why this guy won MVP because of 62 homers. That's the only reason why. Because I mean, Bailey with Sabo as the backup. What does Joey Bart do now for you guys? Does he DH occasionally, or what does he even do? I mean, I was looking at Ohtani's like stats last year. 15 and freaking 9. He was 15 and 9 last year. Boy, I don't, you know, I just don't know. 15 and 9. I think he had like 37 bombs maybe or something. Zach Wheeler, Ace of Diamonds. I'm not even sure if I give it to Judge. 62 homers is, I mean, he beats Roger Maris, right? You had to give it to him. Man, what a year of Ohtani last year. And Ohtani, so it's between Ohtani and Judge this year. Swanson, kind of struggling for my Cubs right now. Let's go with Ford Proctor, $1.99 for your Giants, Chris. Giants keep winning. Giants are doing pretty well, actually. I mean, you guys are in a tough division. I mean, the West is not easy. West is not an easy division at all. Chris Morel for my Cubs did hit another home run yesterday. He's got like, I think 11 bombs. Nice hit there going to David K. Dude, I mean, my man can hit some homers. I think if he's healthy, he plays. He can hit 30 homers this year for the Cubs. Stan the Man, All-Star. I don't think it really matters, but Cubs aren't doing nothing. Chipper, the great Chipper Jones, Atlanta Braves. He was opted to AAA. Okay, that makes sense then. Are you liking your Giants to grab a wild card this year, Chris? I mean, I think San Diego, gosh, man. Kyle Freeland, Rockies, Vargas, Dodgers. I think, man, I picked the Padres to win that division. I wasn't expecting Arizona to be as good as they are yet. I knew they were coming. Just didn't think it would be this year. Joey Bart, he had 11 homers to Bar Bears last year, 215 in 97 games. Stroman for my Cubs. Shohei Ohtani. He had 34 homers. He had 34, 95, 15 and 9 last year. Jeez. any other year wasn't like a record-breaking season for someone, he gets in. JT, he wins back-to-back MVPs. Hasn't been done for a while either. Back-to-back. So I think who would be back-to-back recent years? Probably Mike Trout, right? Only I can think of is Mike Trout. In recent years, I think Trout won like what, like 3 and 5 years. I think only year. I think Mookie Betts got him 1 year, something like that. I want to say Trout's a three-time winner, back to back for sure. I think AZ is going for Fizz. I don't know, man. We're going to be a contender for the wild card. I don't know about Arizona, man. They look good. I I thought the Dodgers were going to fizzle out this year, man. Dodgers are always there, man. They just don't go away. What about the Padres, though, man? I still think Padres are going to be there. Padres will be in the they'll be in the scenario. They have to be. If not, man, they're gonna fire the freaking manager or something. I mean, there's no way. Padres have to be there. I mean, a wild card for the Padres is, to me, a underachievement. I think it's hard for the Giants to get in this year. I do. I mean, for your sake, I hope they get in, but I think it's gonna be hard. Because I think just in the National League West, I figure. I mean, Dodgers, Diamondbacks. I'm sticking with the Padres. I think all three of those teams get in. Lou Gehrig, New York Yankees Legends of the Game. Great Lou Gehrig. I don't think Miami gets in. I think they'll fizzle. But I mean, between the Mets and the Phillies, I got to figure one of those teams have gotta be competing, man. Home run will be Bo Bichette. And then, of course, in the National League Central, there's just going to be one team getting in. Whoever the heck can string together enough wins. Louis considered for the Mariners 2023. I I would think the way the season's kind of unfolding, I kind of like Cincinnati. Cincinnati's pitching. Bobby Witt, USA. Um, but I mean, Ellie's a great spark plug, man. I think he's freaking ridiculous. I still think they bring up Strand from AAA. He comes up. They need some started pitching. I agree. Agree with Alex on that. They do need starting pitching. Man Machado. They got a good bullpen though. I think Pittsburgh fizzles, unfortunately. I don't mind Pittsburgh. And Milwaukee. I'm not really sure what's wrong with Milwaukee. Maybe it's offense. I'm not really sure. I have not been following Milwaukee even for a second. Walker Buehler, though. Yeah, he missed some time last 6-3. He's Guy's a pretty good pitcher. Problem is, he does have a history of injuries. Corbin Carroll. Tommy Henry for the D-backs. Peraza, 88 for the Yanks. Alvarez, pretty good rookie pack there. Nicholas, 72 will be black for St. Louis. Love the black ones. He was actually 12 and 13 last year. But 3.29 ERA is pretty freaking good. Yeah, he's not a bad pitcher at all for St. Louis. Lindor. Oh, nice Adley out of 25. This is going to the Baltimore Orioles spot, which would be Eric A. 13 out of 25. This is what this favorite Sons, yeah. Favorite Sons. Very cool. I didn't realize these even came autographed. Congrats. Nice little card there. It'd be interesting to watch the Orioles in the playoffs this year. I mean, granted they make it. I still think I think Orioles get better as the year goes on. I like the Orioles a lot. I think Orioles can win that division still. So I'm just giving this for the Guardians foil. All aces will be the Moose. Moose is in the Hall of Fame, right? He was close to 300. He was a solid pitcher. Most of his career was with Baltimore, I thought. I know he ended up going to the Yankees too. Definitely going for the chip. I don't think Baltimore had too many good seasons for him. I'd say. Wow, the Moose out of 70. Oh, that's pretty cool for the Reds. Very nice. Let's go out with the Moose. He's had some good years. He's definitely he was like a platoon player at this point. 78 games last year, 62, or he's just freaking injury prone. Huh? Nice card. Andrea, great season so far for the Rays. Tim Anderson, White Sox. I mean, with Arozarena and Franco, man, whew, it's a pretty good 1-2 right there. I mean, you gotta figure Wander Franco is like I mean, he's a 300 hitter, Wander Franco. It's just what he's going to bring you. I think every year that he's healthy. Buxton for the Twins. Defensive war, yeah, okay. 1.2 back in 2020. I mean, Byron Buxton is one of those what if players, man. If that dude was healthy, because man, he's solid. He's a great player. He's always injured. Mookie Betts' favorite Sons. It's a curse of the Twins, man. Twins always have these great prospects, and they're always freaking injured. Like Royce Lewis, Miguel Sano, he was another one. Alex Kirilloff. Twins just, man, they just have rotten luck with prospects. Just always injured. I never think Royce Lewis. I mean, Buxton when he crafts the scene. He wasn't like killing it at any by any stretch, but the last few years he usually starts out like just really like just crazy numbers, like MVP quality stuff, and then gets injured. Then gets injured, and that's a wrap. So we got more Top Series tomorrow night. Then we're going to a card show. We'll be away. And you guys are in Florida. We'll be on Popka card show Friday and Saturday. And then we'll be back on Sunday. We have Top Series and Donruss baseball for Sunday. And then that's kind of what we're doing all next week. Come to Yellowstone? Dude, Yellowstone would be fun. You're not wrong. We are taking vacation. We're going to the National in July. So we'll be in Chicago for 6 days, but yeah, go to Yellowstone would be fun. Alright. Box number 4. Good luck, good luck. Willson Contreras, 2023 Cardinals. And yeah, man, it gets coldest. Yeah, you leave right when the winter comes, right? Seems like Joe Walker. Did I hit already? Man, I know I hit already. We got 2 hits? How about that, guys? We got 2 back-to-back hits. Let's go. All right. First, we'll go with the Rays. We'll go Miles Mastrobuoni. I'm sure I pronounced that super wrong. It's going to Davey K. And then we'll go DL Hall out of 25. That's pretty nasty. For the Baltimore Orioles, Eric A. That was crazy. Tops did a boo-boo there. Give us 2 autos and back-to-back. Let's go Schwarber, home run for the Phils. Well, where are you going in October then, Chris? You going back to you going back to San Fran? Or are you just going to the next destination? Got Castro for the Pirates, foil. Kershaw, the great Kershaw. Favorite sons. Maybe get. I'd take another autograph in this box. That'd be cool. Alvarez 88. Acuna 2 homers today as the Braves sweep the doubleheader. 2023 Justin Turner for the Sox. He was caught stealing in the second game. He hit a homer in both those games. He has 15 now. That would have gave him 30 stolen bases. 30 stolen bases. Man, I want to see someone crack 100 stolen bases, man. That'd be. I'll show you wherever the road takes you. Man, that's pretty cool. Who was the last guy that hit 100 stolen bases? Was like Vince Coleman or something back in the 80s? Tony Gonsolin, Spades, Dodgers. Juan Pierre, you guys remember him? He was fast as heck too, bro. Juan Pierre was a really good player. He had 0 power though, man. I mean, like no power. But the guy, I know the guy was over 2,000 hits for his career. He had a lot of stolen bases. Who is this? Ryan Hillsley, .071 for his curveball. Must not be too effective. Cardinals are 15 games over 500 so far. Billy Hamilton was pretty fast too, if you guys remember him. He came up with the Reds. The great Pujols, the great Albert Pujols. Why did you ever leave the the Cardinals? He comes back at like age 50, 109 games, hits 20. I mean, he went on a run, bro. 24 homers in his final year. Put him just over 703 career home runs. Billy Hamilton was super fast, man. That guy got on base, it was like over. He'd always steal. Okay, we'll do, Chris. Definitely. The problem with Billy Hamilton is that he didn't get on base very often, but when he did get on base, man, if single or a double, that dude was running, man. He like had a permanent green light. Bryce Johnson for the Giants, foil. And this here is the biggest. He had 1982. He had 130 stolen bases. The second closest in the AL, somebody I've never heard of, Damaso Garcia, Julio Cruz. Is that Julio Cruz Jr.'s dad? I'm assuming. Paul Molitor had 41 back in '82. All these guys don't know who they are. David Lopes, remember him because he used to be a Cub, like later in his career. 130. Ricky Henderson would get like, I think Ricky Henderson was still 200 stolen bases, and now with the stolen bases and with the larger bases and everything, I think he steals 200. I'm not really exaggerating either, man. That guy was just a master base stealer. Plus he got a lot of hits. He walked a lot. He was just crazy. Nice Royce Lewis, Future Stars, 300 for the Twins. Yeah, I think 200 stolen bases, man. I think he could do it now. Freddie Freeman, Team Canada, Dodgers. To me, and I've said this a million times on this channel, man, there isn't a better leadoff hitter in the history of the game. I don't know if you're ever going to find anyone as good as him. Home run leaders. He had 48 back in 2021. Yep, he was runner-up to a guy named Ohtani for MVP. Ricky is a great human. You actually met him? Plus, I work at the lodge, so I could hook you up. Okay, talk to the missus about it. I've heard mixed feelings about Ricky as a human. I heard that he's not very nice unless you pay him money, for autographs, stuff like that. But I heard he could be rude. But this is just hearsay. I haven't met him myself. If he's at the Nationals this year, I may actually get his autograph. I need to look at the Nationals autograph lineup. All right, we got Manny Machado, the great. I think he had 652, right? Rivera saves. Yep, 652, 2.21 ERA. Get the heck out of here, bro. Kriebler, Gonsolin, Villar, Seager, the great Hank Aaron, of course. Some of the biggest stats ever, man. Kyle Tucker, the great Maddox. There's Ohtani right there. Burleson, Groshans, Hunter Brown, Hunter Green, and David Wright to finish off the Silver Packs, guys. And we got a recap here. We got an extra autograph tonight, which is pretty cool. So we only got one relic card actually, and that was Christopher Morel for the Cubbies. Let me show you some of these cards. A lot of cool stuff though. Solaires out of 300, Bo Bichette, Outman 2023, Proctor, Lois 300, the Moose out of 76. Nice Mikolas, this is out of 72, Zach Wheeler. Hit our first lumber card. These are really cool. Heavy lumber, they call them. And then, yeah, we got an extra autograph. Yeah, this is gonna be the last one. All right, so we got Miles Mastrobuoni. It's like, yeah, I'm sure I'm butcher that. Dale Halls out of 25. Bailey Falters out of 199 for the Phillies, and then Adley out of 25 for the O's. Nice to get an extra hit from Topps over the weekend. Met him in Oakland, class him, and got him to sell my hat. I was a lot younger then. Yeah, maybe he's cooler to kids and not as cool to adults. I don't know. I've heard just bad things about him, but hey, he's still one of my favorites. All right, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Chris, good talking to you.